Good morning, good morning. I see that we're live. We'll give it a few more minutes to see if maybe someone wants to come in. Today, I thought maybe we could learn a few signs that have to do with Halloween, since today is October 31st, and it is Halloween. Um, I thought I'd just wait about a few more seconds just in case someone wants to come in or someone may be interested in learning some signs that have to do with uh, Halloween. Um, some things that I need to disclaim and let you guys know. I am obviously not like a certified ASL interpreter. Um, I have been signing my whole life with I do ASL signs with some English word order, which we call Pidgin, PSE. And there are lots and lots and lots of different ways to sign the same words, the same. It just depends on who you're talking with and who you know and things like that. So my sign may be different from what you have learned or from what you have seen, but that does not mean that those signs are right or wrong or whatever. But I just thought I would share. Sorry. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. I'm glad you're here. I was just kind of explaining that some of the signs that I do may be different from what you see with other people, just like with accents and dialects and languages. Sometimes there's some variations to it. Um, so I guess I start with the obvious ones like Happy Halloween. The way you would sign happy is you do both hands like this, and then you pat them on your chest, kind of in a circle, and you do happy. And then you have Halloween, which is where you would do two H hand sign, which is basically your two fingers, and then you're gonna go Halloween, kind of like you're cutting across the eyes. Halloween. This is also the sign for mask. So you're gonna see happy, then mask. But if you put them together, it would be happy Halloween. Another a sign that you might see with Halloween would be pumpkin, which is basically you make a fist and you take with one hand, and with your other hand you'll flick your middle and your thumb like this, and you put it on top like you're thumping a melon. So pumpkin. And of course, you gotta carve. So basically, you do your open hand. Oh dear, let me take those off. I'm so sorry they are bothering you, Miss Southernville. Thank you for telling me. I did not realize they would do that, and I do appreciate you letting me know. I do not want to cause any problems with you. I do appreciate that. And I'm very, very honored that you stopped by. I do appreciate that so much. Thank you. And if you feel like this might be a good stream to share, please feel free to share it. I do. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Oh, no problem, no problem. You just have to let me know, because sometimes I don't realize that, and it's always I'd rather know than not know and hurt someone or bother a person. I will remember that in the future when I do lives, to make sure if you do stop by, not to have flashing light. Thank you. Um, the next sign I would like to share with you guys is a jack-o'-lantern. And basically you have to carve your jack-o'-lantern. So what you do is you take your open hand and then your thumb like you're cutting something. And so you're going to carve your pumpkin. So carving pumpkin, which turned into a jack-o'-lantern. So basically what you do is kind of a shorthand. You're going to do a J-O-L. And then you'll tap it on the top of your hand. So you're going to do a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. Just like that. Some more sign to go with it. You also have your kids in your costume. So basically I'm going to stand up just a little bit so you can see. You're going to do your C hand with both of your C's. Both of your hands. You do your C hand, and you're going to start at your shoulder and come down to your waist. So, costume. So that will be the sign for costume. The next are some characters you might see at Halloween. You might see a vampire. So what you'll do is you'll do your two hands. You'll crook them like this, or hook them, or however you say it. So it'll look like this, like the vampire teeth. And then you're going to get on your neck. So that's going to be your vampire. You might see a ghost come up to your door. So what you're going to do is do two hands. Your middle and your thumb are going to touch each other. You're going to start and kind of hook them like this, like two rings. And then you're just going to bring them up. So like the spirit or a ghost. You know, ooh, ghost. Zombie apparently are very, very popular this year. And basically is what you would think a zombie would be. You just put your hand out in front, you just go, zombie. You just act like a zombie kind of thing. A lot of times with ASL is very picture oriented, and so you either can act it out or it's very just iconic of what that sign would be. Thank you very much, Miss Southern Belle. I do appreciate that so much. I hope that some people enjoy learning a few signs that have to do with the Halloween spirit. Let's see some other signs that you might want to know. Trick or treat. This one may or may not be the correct way or what you see other people. This is how I grew up signing it. But you take your left hand, your non-dominant hand, and you're going to make the number 2. You're going to take your right hand or your dominant hand. If you're right or left handed, your dominant hand is going to be your movement, basically. And then your non-dominant hand is going to be the base of the sign. So what you'll do is you'll make a T. So here's your T. You're going to do a 2. Put your thumb in the middle. So there's your T. And then you'll tap it, trick or treat. So you're going to go trick or treat. So basically you're saying, I got a choice, trick or treat. Let's see, you have candy. There's candy. Or of course, you got to, if you can't have a treat, if you don't have the trick. So you got your trick. So basically, again, you're going to be flicking your 2 fingers and do trick. Oh, you got me. Good morning, Miss Canadian Scrapper. We're glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Miss Kitty Cat, hi guys, how are y'all doing? This morning, I just thought maybe I could share some of the Halloween signs with those who may be interested. If you are liking the way this live goes, please feel free to leave a thumbs up and share us out if you think someone else might enjoy it as well. I want to put a disclaimer out. I have been signing since I was 3. I am hard of hearing. I'm not sure if you can see them, but I've got my hearing aids on. I got my education in deaf education. I work with deaf kids. I have deaf friends. So I'm pretty, I guess, I don't want to say like, I'm knowledgeable in sign. I do use sign language. I do a lot of American Sign Language concepts with some English word order. We call it pigeon sign. So I thought maybe I'd help share out some signs that you guys might be interested in that have to do with Halloween. And of course, leave some suggestions or some questions in the chat if you have a certain sign you'd like to learn. I try, Miss Kitty Cat. I like to share my language out with people that are interested. I feel like learning languages, no matter if it's sign or Spanish or Russian or whatever, is an awesome way to help expand your mind and learn. And we're always learning. I mean, every day. So some of the signs that we've gone over, just in case you missed them, we've done Halloween. Miss Canadian Scrapper, the thing with a sign name, excuse me, it has to, a lot of times with a sign name, if you're given to you by a deaf person, they have to know who you are, what your hobbies are, maybe sometimes it has to do with a physical description, like mine when I was younger. I like to talk a lot or sign a lot. So they would, my sign name ended up here for talking, and it was SC with my maiden name. And so since I've gotten married, we changed it to a T with an FT. My husband's in the Army, so of course his sign name has to do with the Army, which is the JT. Things like that. So I have to know something about you that you are willing to share, or hobbies, or maybe a physical description or something like that. And I'll be happy to see if I can come up with a sign name that would be in honor of who you are as a person. Let's see. Excuse me. So some of the signs we did was Halloween. And this is also the sign for mask. So you got mask, Halloween, which is two hands making the H sign, coming together, Halloween. How do you say I love you? Well, I love you comes with a lot of different ways, but the way that mostly you'll see it is the I love you with the I, the L, and then you have your U. So what you do is you take your 5 hand, then you dip the middle and bring them down, and that would be I love you. Now, if you really, really dig a person and you love them with everything you got, then you can do an I really love you. It's the same as I love you, but you're going to take this finger and make it an R. So you'll say I really love you. So you got I love you, then I really love you. You wear a mask on your live, Miss Canadian Scrapper? Do you have a specific reason to do that, or is it just something you do for fun, or how did you come to have a mask on your live? And also, I wanted to put this out there. If any of you guys know that if there's a deaf or hard of hearing person in the chat, please let me know, and I can sign my chat as I'm speaking. That way everyone can be involved together. I try to be aware of who is around me and who in needs and things like that. You have mini masks. Pretty cool. I know there's several YouTubers out there that do live and they switch out hats. A lot of times they always have different hats that they'll switch out. I think one of them is Recycle Dude, and the other one is Green Bay Wacky. They'll switch out hats a lot during their lives as part of their as I guess personalities or live things that they do. Excuse me, my nose was running. Hey, Haunted Trucking, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. That was so nice of you. And just so you know, the sign for ghost, put 2 hands together like this, hook them, and then bring it up. So you got your spirit or your ghost coming up. You didn't do it? Somehow I doubt that, sir. You seem to be, Of course, Miss Southern Belle, I'd like to share this sign for I didn't do it. Very cool, Miss Canadian Scrapper. Very, very cool. I'll have to check out one of your lives and see what kind of mask you have on there. That'd be awesome. The sign for I didn't do it, there's lots of different ways. Ghost dog, a lot of different ways. Let's see. You can say it wasn't me. So what you do is you do a knot. You put your thumb. It wasn't me, or you can shake it. Wasn't me. Oh dear. Ghost dog gotta hide from this scrapper. That's not good. Or another way you can do it was like it wasn't me. Like it done, finished. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. No. Um, it all just kind of depends on the context of you saying that I didn't do it. So you just point and shake your head. A lot of times it's I didn't do it. And if you gotta hide, the sign for hide is do your secret, and then you're hiding under something. You got your hide. Let's see. Some other. Oh, so we did pumpkin. What's the sign for stinky feet? Well, again, ASL is iconic, so a lot of times what you see is what it is. So what you can do, pretend your hand is your feet or your foot. Once I learned how to speak correctly, so you do like these are your toes. You put them flat, and you kind of go around with your other finger, and you go, oh, stinky feet. Or you can just spell feet, F-E-E-T. So you can do F-E-E-T, and then shape. Stinky. Hi, hi, Deaf Tiara. How are you? Just so you know, I'm gonna start signing with my words because we have a deaf person in the chat. So just let me know if you have some signs you want to learn. It doesn't have to be Halloween specific. Oh, you're excited, Deaf Tiara. What's up? I wish you were interviewed on Miss Canadian Scrappers panel. It would be an awesome night. Are you talking to Ghost Dog Southern Belle? He always has an awesome live and videos. I enjoy being there. So Deaf Tiara, hey, what are you excited about? Let us know. Do any of you guys have any Halloween plans? I'm getting. What? You're getting married? I had no idea you were even dating anyone. Congratulations. Especially in the Cayman Islands. Woo! Beautiful. You can catch me up on one of my lives and find my show. I would love to, Ghost Dog. Yeah, for sure. I enjoy signing. I may not always hear what's being said, but I try. But first, I have to figure out StreamYard in my computer. Oh, Tiara, that's wonderful. Some of the characters you may see showing up at your door would be your vampire. Do your 2 hook on your neck, vampire. Then you have do your X hand, Frankenstein. You have bat. Southern Belle, I am willing to be on anyone's live or videos or sharing with each other. I just need to know how to get connected. I'm not always the best, but I try. Ghost Dog, I learned sign because I was born deaf with a progressive hearing loss. And so By the age of 3 is when we learned that I was deaf. And I had more hearing when I was younger. So my parent decided to put me into a school that had a deaf ed program. And so I started school when I was 3, and there, a lot of speech therapy until I was 18, really, until I graduated high school, and sign incorporated with my learning. Excuse me. Uh, that's how and why I learned sign, because I need my parents and my family, they didn't sign. And I was the only deaf with my brother. So my brother and I would always sign to each other. When I turned 16, I told my parents I needed them to learn sign because I wasn't hearing what I was supposed to be hearing a lot. And my mom and my dad, they learned sign, and that helped a lot. So yeah, thank you. With my hearing aids on, my speech is pretty good because I can hear it. But a lot of times when I take them off, that deaf speech comes out. There's no denying that. Excuse me. I'm glad to have met you too, Southern Belle. I really am. And always, anytime, anytime you want to learn some sign, or if you have a question about deaf culture or sign, I know Deaf Tiara is really good about sharing her experiences. I can share my experiences. It's a pleasure. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be loud. I don't know if you can see them. I wear both hearing aids, and I have a Bluetooth necklace that connects to my hearing aid so that I can hear the phone, or like the radio or whatever that's playing with Bluetooth. Excuse me, to make sure I adjust myself. Excuse me. So, are there any? Let me see. My mom was little, but she just gave up. I'm frustrated trying to teach her or text on the phone. Yeah, I mean, it could be frustrating for sure, for sure. Um, it it can be pretty frustrating when you're the only one, or a small part of your family knows sign, because you feel like you're kind of left out. Um, but I'll be honest with you, I was very, very lucky. My mom would interpret the family gathering, or they would make sure that I could see their lips when they were speaking with me. They felt that I needed to learn how to be a part of both the hearing and the deaf world. So I really am appreciative of that, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't like frustrating or just time that I had, or even like, why am I deaf? Why can't I be hearing? Or why was I born into a hearing family? Things like that. Hi, Sky Heart Demon. Happy Halloween to you. See, back in the 1800s, when I was a child, I had time at the church camp. Oh, I remember you talking about that 2 or 3 nights ago in your live, Ghost Dog. I thought that was cool that you had that experience. Um, so I have respect for you for doing that, because not a lot of people would do that. It's hard. It really is hard, isn't it? When you're going to sleep and you can't hear anything when you're used to it. My husband, he likes the fact that he can wake up in the mornings and get ready for work and not wake me up. He thinks that's awesome. Well, Sky Heart Demon, I'm here to help you learn. If you have like a specific sign you want to learn, or if you're thinking of just learning as you go, I have some videos already put up on my on the channel. Obviously, it's in a playlist for you. Or I was thinking maybe once a week doing a live to help show some more sign out there if anyone is interested. So, y'all, I've got to say, I'm so honored that y'all came into this live. I wasn't expecting this many people to come in, and this is awesome. I want to say thank you so much, really. And I'm always open to suggestions on how I can be better, how I can help you learn, things like that. Really. And if you haven't already, please, if you like what's going on, put a thumbs up on this stream and you think other people might enjoy, please share it out. I really would appreciate that. J-Dub Vlogs, thank you for coming in. We're glad you're here. Southern Belle, my other senses, I would say mostly is like the feelings of the vibration that other people wouldn't feel. My now, let me just put it out there. I have Usher syndrome, which means blind and deaf. I am legally blind. I can still drive uh, or drive at night. I'm sorry. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I can't drive at night because I can't see. Um, the darkness is just not good for me at all. My peripheral vision is pretty much not there. Uh, but I have type 2A, and they say that this where I'm at now is supposed to be the worst, and it's not supposed to get worse. So I got lucky in that part. But I can feel vibration. I can feel when, like, I know the difference between my husband's walk and my children's walk and the dog and the cat. I know they're different vibrations. The different vibrations when the AC turns on or off, things like that. Sometimes I'll know if a door open downstairs because I can feel it. There's a but my vision is not stronger. No. Ghost dog. Once I learn how to put mods on, I would be happy to. J Deb, I'm so glad that you joined us. Thank you, Southern Belle, for the invitation for him. Thank you. Can I read lips? Like no one will be able to hear me when I don't show my face. But the games have. Yes, J Deb, I do read lips. A lot of time, I depend on the context of the situation and how the conversation is going on, and I can kind of pick out clues to let me know what's being said. Okay, Miss Canadian Scrapper, I'll make sure and keep an eye out for you. Maybe one day we can make it happen. Let's see. Welcome. I want to make sure that let me see what we got here. Subtitles always help. If you're able to put subtitles on your video, that always helps. Yes. That's why I used to. Oh my goodness, Ghost Dog. I know. After the fourth or fifth car that I was following, I think I was 16, 17 when we kind of figured out that I couldn't drive it. It was awful. You got to be careful. Let's see. Click on the name in the chat, then move the mouse. Oh, okay. Huh. Nice. Okay. Well, here, we'll do this. Let me see. I'll get started on this one. Y'all give me just give me 1 second. I'm learning. Let's see here. We'll make you guys this right here, and then just touch the icon. Perfect. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you for helping me. I always need help. I'm always learning. You have a blind friend, and you hooked her up with Alexa. How does Alexa? I know this is a stupid question. I apologize. This. Well, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. I can hear a tiny bit. It's like a lawnmower or like the airplane type sound every once in a while. With my hearing aids on, about 70% of the time I can hear. I did woo! Some things I wanted to let you know. I don't want anyone to be rude or nasty. We want to be nice and positive, and I want to make sure that people, they feel safe. You can have fun, but if it seems like it's nasty or whatever, we don't want anybody making fun or being rude. Now, fun, different. You have to have a sense of humor. I got you, Haunted Trucking. See, so so yeah, we got that. Yeah, Deaf Tiara. If you ask for some accommodations, a lot of time, a lot of places will help you. Let's see. She have Guardian under my name, but I'm going 26 now. So your mom has all your things that you need. Never buy into this. Yeah, Deaf Tiara. I'm just gonna tell you what my family told me. Sorry, my phone is ringing. Nothing. There's nothing that I can't do except here. That's it. If I wanted to go for the soccer team, the UIL listening team, which I failed miserably at, but my parents always encouraged me, my family, friends always encouraged me to do whatever I wanted. There was nothing you can do because you are deaf. Like, deaf is not an excuse. So once you believe that yourself, no one can stop you or hinder you. Sometimes because they love you, they shelter you just a little bit. Bye, Ghost Dog. Thank you for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. Get some good rest, and I'll see you later. Bye. I love you and respect you as well. Well, J-Deb, I thank you for those kind words. Thank you. I try, and you're always welcome to let me know whatever signs you think you want to learn or see or whatever. And if I can't help you, I promise I will find a person that can, or what is that called? Like a book or a video or something that can help you learn whatever it is you want to learn. Because I mean, I don't know everything. No one does. So again, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming in. I'm really, really honored. Thank you. Oh, I got that. There we go. I had my mouse on the words and things were popping up. Let's see. pardon me. So, J-Dub, in that spirit, is there a sign you want to see that it doesn't have to do with Halloween? Uh, Death Tiara, I know it's not like the best thing, but does your town have like a city bus or like public transportation that can drive you where you need to go, or maybe a friend that help you out? Sure. This I love you. You have your I, your L, and then here's your U. So you got I love you. You take your 5 hand, dip the 2 middle. And if you really love someone, you do your R, which is you take these 2 fingers and cross, then I love you. So I really love you. I love you. A lot of times, Sky Heart Demon, you would think that, but it really depends on the city and it depends on how vocal or not rebellious, but how hard a person is willing to fight for that. But I do agree that a lot of times the cities will have programs to help disabled people. Ooh, good suggestion, Sky Heart Demon. If you the no thank you, the sign for that just in case is here's your you're gonna do thank you. You're gonna do kind of a closed 5 hand, tap your chin and say thank you. For no thank you, it's the same thing, but you shake your head. No thank you. No thank you. A lot of times with sign language, especially in ASL, your facial expression and your body movement are very incorporated and important to the sign that you're using at that time. Well, your mom's not supposed to be using your SSI money. That's supposed to help with your hearing aid battery, living expensive, things like that. So you need to really get onto that. And you'll get it, Deaf TR. It's not going to be easy. But if you really want to assert your independence, you have to demand it. I mean, not rude, obviously, but excuse me. First, you need to find ways to have your independence and to maintain it. And you're going to have to show your mom and your family that you're able to do it. Just because you're deaf doesn't mean that you're supposed to live forever with your parents or always be underneath them. I'm 39. I'm married. I have 3 children. I live in El Paso because of the Army. But I went to college. I got a master's degree in science. Well, not science, but it's an MS for deaf education. I had interpreters. I had note takers. I lived on my own. Things like that. So I mean, you kind of have to. How do you say it? You have to prove it to them and to yourself. Let's see here. So to go back, you have thank you. You can either do it with an open 5 or a closed 5. Tap your hand, thank you. Or if you want to say no thank you, you just shake your head. No thank you. No thank you. Um, yeah, a lot of these names looking good in the blue. I'm learning and I'm getting. I really appreciate y'all, advice and talking with each other and all that, because it really helps uh, get the word out that we're here learning together. There's always a good thing. Every day you can learn. Uh, you got male, so you can say male for letter, spell it, or like a package. It all kind of depends on what kind of mail you have. You can say have, got, do your hands right here, turn them in, and tap your chest. Have, and then mail, obviously. You can do this right here, like you're licking your stamp, putting it on your letter. Mail, or if you have a package, a sign for box, or even gift. Another thing with a sign is directional. So, like if you're giving me a gift, it's you Xian gift, or I'm giving you a gift, or I'm giving this person a gift, things like that. Sky Heart Demon. Your name, I was explaining a little bit earlier, and with a deaf person, a lot of time your sign name is connected to who you are or your hobby. I can't spell. Or your physical appearance, things like that. Like, for example, when I was a kid, I liked to talk a lot. So they would do my sign name ST, or I'm sorry, SC, because I wasn't married back then. SC, and then we changed it to ST because I talk all the time. uh, Deaf Tiara, understand this. You are not stupid. You are not disabled. You are not broken. Okay? You are normal. You are wonderful, and you are a smart woman. Sometimes negativity will bring you down and you start to believe it. Don't. Don't. Always have faith in yourself. And I promise if you do that, other people will have faith in you as well. But you can't dwell on the negativity. You have to dwell on the positivity. I have hard days too. Believe me. I am my worst and toughest critic. I am. But you have to remember and surround yourself with people who are going to support you even when you're feeling down. Okay? So even if you're hearing or seeing you're stupid or you can't do it, even if it's your mom, try to block it out and replace it with I'm smart. Hear it in your head. Hear it. You're stupid. Here, you're smart. Replace the word stupid with smart. Replace the word with not normal with normal. Find the positive, and when that person says the negative word, replace it with the positive. I know it's hard. I know I struggle with it too. But that's one way that I try to stay positive and try to remember I am good, not broken. I was put on this earth for a reason. I'm a Christian, so I'll say God has a plan for me. It's all going to work out. But you have to believe it yourself first before other people will. So just let you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to get on my soapbox. I don't like it when people, especially other deaf, feel like they're broken or like they're less than or whatever, because it's not, I don't like negative feelings because I know how bad it hurts me on the inside, and I don't want that for other people. So Forrest Gump, yes, that's a good show. Or the movie, not show. Oh my gosh, wrong sign. Movie. I like that. Uh, yep. Now for you, me, for right now, until I get to know you better, I'm gonna do Sky Heart Demon, which is just the first letters of the three names. So you got your S, which is like a fifth. S, heart, and demon. So they look kind of like a D, demon. Ooh, got some coffee time. Let me see. So you got no. You can tap no, do your hand like this. No. Or, ooh, I don't know. Well, welcome. I'm glad not a lot of people are willing to say they're Christian, but I accept whoever you are, Christian, not Christian, whatever you believe. I just want positivity and know that we don't always have to think the same, believe the same, whatever, to be respectful and to learn from each other. Are you hearing wind chime? You hear better than me, so I don't know. I don't have wind chimes anywhere. So we'll see. Uh, are you hearing wind chimes on my part or someone else? I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Well, sometimes my internet is flaky and it's pretty windy here. I mean, that's the normal in El Paso. The wind, oh my gosh, crazy. I do believe in God and in my heart because people are good. Yeah, you have to remember, there's good people in this world. It just seems like there's a lot of bad people. That's only because they're the loudest. They're the ones making the stink. It's awful. The good people don't need all that, the recognition or the praise or whatever. Good people know good and do good, and it's quietly. It's okay. It just seems like there's a lot of bad in this world. It's hard, huh? We don't have any music. It's strange. I'm the only one in the house. That's strange. Uh, you got me curious now. I'm not sure. Wow. Yeah, Skyheart Demon. I kind of feel the same way. YouTube has helped me see that there's a lot of good people out there that are willing to help people. I'll tell you one of the first the live stream, which I didn't know about until YouTube, about a year ago. Cab 7, he was my first live, and wow, wow, awesome. I still go to his live because he's awesome. And the positivity and seeing all the people coming together to help each other, to lift each other up, to pray to each other, things like that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, do y'all hear music or chime? Because I'll be honest, I'm not saying it's not happening. I just can't hear it, which is strange to me because all the TVs are off. I'm the only one. Doors are closed. I'm not sure what it is. Interesting. I need help so bad. My iPad on the internet is blocked and her password and my name on my iPad. Ooh, are my hearing aids buzzing? Let me see if I can. Yeah, y'all let me know what you hear and what you don't hear. Let me try again. Okay, I turned them off and turned them back on. Did that help? Deaf TR, you need to find ways to get your own personal space. If she has your iPad and the password, you need to find a way to where your own iPad and password. Little things like that, you need to figure out ways to get that back for yourself. I don't know how you would be able to do that or what, but just, I mean, I support you. And it's hard. Did that help, J-Dub? Does it still, I'm not hearing them buzz, but that doesn't mean they're not buzzing. Sometimes my husband has to tell me when they're buzzing. Let's see. Oh, so some more Halloween signs. You have spiders. You do your 5 hand, cross them at your pinky, and then just creep them up, spider. Yeah, y'all let me know if that buzzing stopped. Or if you hear anything else, because I'm always needing help. Let's see, we did our trick or treat, vampires, bats, pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, things like that. So 26. I know, sometimes they do that all the time. I wonder, let me take them off since I'm the only one I don't have to worry about it. See if that's better, because I don't want to annoy people. I don't want to annoy people. So also, if my speech is a little off, let me know and I'll try to get it better. Yes, sometimes Verizon can help, but if your mom is paying the bills or she has account access and you don't, they probably won't be able to help you legally. I don't know, but double check on that one. Thank you. So you have to be careful with that just in case. I mean, you can always ask them and let them know what's going on and see if they know of a way to help you. Yeah. So let's see here. They have the cold coffee that I've, microwaved 4 times already. 5 of them, Mom. So, do any of you guys have any fun plans for Halloween, or did it already, pass by? Not sure what the times are in other places. Here is 9:46 in the morning, obviously. Thank you, J-Dubs and Miss Canadian Scrapper. I really, really appreciate it. I'm still a little bit nervous, but I'm hoping really to do the once a week to help promote more sign things like that. So if you think during the week you think of some signs or whatever, feel free to DM me or message me or whatever. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, We have all the famous guy. My future husband will help me there. Well, here's the thing, Deaf Tiara. Is your husband deaf too, or does he know signs that he'd be able to help communicate with all of the mess that goes with it? Oh, you have a doctor's appointment at 2? Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get any trick or treaters. That's so sad. Do you know what movie you want to watch? Normally, with our block or where we're at in El Paso, we have a ton of trick or treaters. A ton of trick or treaters. We have kids, teens, adults. Some of them have, special needs. Some are that's not the sign anymore. I don't want to be offensive. They're autistic, and it's just fun seeing all of these kids and adults and teens coming up here and trick or treat and dressing up. We love it here, Halloween. Okay. Everybody know here in the chat know that Miss Canadian Scrapper is gonna go live tonight. So be looking out for that. I'm going to try. It depends on the time, and depends on if the kids will let me. Because they're so, oh my gosh, all week. It's Halloween yet? Halloween? No, Thursday. Okay, thank you for coming in, Miss Canadian Scrapper. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Thank you. Deaf Tiara, how did your mom get all of your rights? That I'm not understanding what happened there. If you want to share, I'm gonna be here for about 3 more minutes. I've got to go get my youngest daughter from school, so I'm gonna have to close down in about 3 minutes. She against my rights, and that's why I will go to lawyer of court to get my. Sometimes if you just don't know about what's going on or how to fix a situation, that can happen. I can understand that. I hope you're able to find a lawyer or a person that can help you know what to do and how to help. 'Cause I know this got to be frustrating. Definitely. So I'm going to kind of close out. I want to say thank you so much for coming in. I'm so honored. I didn't expect this many people to come. Like I said, if you like what you see, please, please, please leave a thumbs up and share it out to let other people know. We do have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All of those have the Tucker Family Vlogs on it. We have Pinterest. We have lots of different things. We have Teespring stores if you want to check it out. What we have, stuff like that. If you have any signs you want to learn during the week, please let me know. And I will now know to type in the chat. Thank you, Skyheart Demon. I look forward to seeing you in your lives as well. And Deaf Tiara, thank you for coming. All of you guys are awesome. Thank you. And Miss Southern Belle, who shared me out and brought y'all in, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are wonderful people. Have a safe and wonderful Halloween. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.